There it is. His name gets up there first. What's up, everybody? This is Zen Viking. And this is about the Fox Karambit FAIL. That, what you just saw, is the kind of nonsense that you get treated to in your attempt to purchase a decent Karambit. Let's take a look here. It's pricey, but not nearly as pricey as the Emerson Karambit. At least Emerson is straight up with being kind of greedy. Though maybe not nearly as bad as this guy. I love the Karambit. I love the Karambit. It's not for everybody. I don't think that it needs to be mass marketed in this way. It's a pretty counterintuitive weapon. The movements that you need to use are not the movements that you need to use are not like really what am I trying to say? That when you're under pressure, they're not the kind of movements that normally like humans do. So in that regard, it takes a lot of not only physical training but a fair amount of mental training to be in a mind space where you can use this weapon to defend yourself effectively. So it's really not for everybody. And they're trying to market it to everybody, and I think that's a huge mistake. I think it's a huge mistake, and it's not a good idea. I'm also worried that they're going to, if they succeed at mass of hyping it to the extent that they can get a bunch of people to buy it, they'll get in the wrong hands. And I don't want that to happen because, as we all know, knife laws are based on knives' reputations only, and you know, good stuff, effective stuff can be made illegal simply because criminals are using it instead of cops, and I want cops to use it so that it stays legal. But that's not all. That's not all. Let's check on this one here. Let's see the Fox. First of all, you'll notice that they have right here, I don't know if you can see this, but they have where it says size, medium to extra large. And they have one here, it'll say XXL. When the Fox Karambits first came out, all they were was, they did not have this different sizing. They had this size only. And I tell you what, it's way too fucking big. When I hold on, let's look a little bit bigger here. When you hold this thing in your hand, come on, picture. But of course, Chrome's going to be slow as hell as I try to do this. But what I'm getting at is your hand, at least a normal hand. Yeah, my hand's not that big, but it's not tiny either. But your hand goes to about here on the Karambit if you put your finger in the ring. At least mine did. I mean, so that means you got this much, and I'll point at it with a pen here. You've got this much of the handle sticking out of the side. Come on, camera. And that's just, dude, it's way too big. It's way too fucking big, man. The blade isn't where your mind expects it to be, and you're already dealing with enough trouble. You know, going into a defensive situation with a Karambit, you don't need a blade to be in a different location than where you expect it to be. Especially when you get a little bit of Karambit training, you need your hand to be here, where it's designed to be. So they made a smaller one. Okay. I sent this one back to a guy who I don't know if I want to talk about him too much. But there's another guy on the internet besides this guy, this lad guy, who's selling Fox's stuff. Michigan Knives. I highly advocate that you buy from Michigan Knives and not from these people. For one thing, he's got a little bit better price, but mostly, God damn it, every time I come back to this page it does that. It's so fucking annoying. But not only does he have a little bit better prices, but he's a better businessman. Um, these guys are full of shit. I bought this knife right after I returned the other one, after finding out it was too big, to get this smaller version, because right now this is the only site that has the smaller version. And I was like, you know what, I don't really like their business model, but you know, whatever, I just, you know, I kind of want my Karambit. That's not the Fox Karambit. That's a 511. That's a 511 Tyranny Karambit. It's still not here. I ordered it, what was it, April 26th. It's still not here. I got an order confirmation, but I did not get a tracking number. I did not get, hey, we sent your stuff, nothing like that. I got this. No, I didn't get this. I didn't get this. I actually had to beg for this. I emailed them, and nothing. Didn't respond to me. I sent a big angry message over not responding to the email I had, but to on their site, you know, through this, contact us. And I was like, dude, this is not cool. What's going on? You know, like, this is bad business. You guys, you know, this is not cool. What's up? And then I get a message saying, hey, I got a you know, like, you left a message. Call me. And I was like, no, I don't want to call you. Tell me where my Karambit is. And I sent another email back saying, no, I don't want to talk on the phone. You know, I just want you to tell me where the Karambit is. Can you do that? You know? And this is what I got. Dear Zen Viking, I appreciate you reaching out to us. Because of the demand of this Karambit, we have a 4 to 5 week waiting period for them to arrive to us. Also, there could be a customs waiting period that could possibly extend that time by 1 more week. This is typical for this knife and make and manufacture. Bullshit. As we do not make these in China. They are machine cut. This is all in capitals here. Do not have them made in China. It's all bold. They are machine cut, hand assembled, sharpened, and individually tested and inspected 3 times before they are shipped to each and every customer. This knife is meant to last blah 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 blah. Trying to put up a snowstorm about how awesome this knife is, you know, as to why it's 4 to 5 week waiting period. There's nothing on here. Nothing on here about a waiting period. Nothing. You know, and I got this mass created email. This wasn't created just for me. This was a mass made. Renew Tech Solutions. Fuck that. There's nothing on here about a 4 to 6 week waiting period. It's bullshit, dude. It's total bullshit. This Karambit is the fit and finish and make, you know, like I had the other one in my hand. It's going to be great. It's good steel, good materials, great design. You know, it's awesome. And Fox, I don't think is to blame for this. This is not Fox's doing. This is this Ultimate Knife People Renew Tech Solution. This is this guy, Lad Mandiola. This guy. He doesn't care about you as a customer. It's pretty obvious. He doesn't care about you. He cares about profit. He's collecting all his money, and then he's sending off for his knives. Now, you know, sometimes people, you know, if you're straight up with it, maybe that's a different story, you know? If you said something and you were like, hey, man, you know, like, I want to get these out to you, but I can't do it until I get the money in, you know. First of all, most knife sellers don't fucking do that shit. My friend pointed out that they do that sometimes. She likes dolls. ball jointed dolls, and she says, sometimes some of my dolls, like they only make them when they get enough orders to, to make them, and so you have to put in your money, and sometimes you'll wait 6 months, but it's something you want, so you're willing to do it. If you want it and you're willing to do it, that's a different deal. But you can't make that fucking decision if they don't tell you up front, and they're not telling you dick here. They're not telling you dick. Add to cart, nothing. Proceed to checkout. Let's proceed to checkout. Nothing. There is nothing on here about there being a time limit. God damn it. Stop. Fuck. They're going to have annoying metal every time you go back to the fucking main page, too. They don't fucking care about you. There's a fucking crazy waiting period, and they just expect you to suck it up. And it's bullshit. Other fucking knife sellers don't fucking work like that. They go and they tell you how much inventory they fucking got. You click on one of their items, and they they tell you how many there are. A lot of them. Not everybody, but the good ones will. They'll tell you exactly how many they've got in stock that they will send. And then they send you a confirmation. And then they send you a tracking number so you can track it and you know where it is. You can look it up on your smartphone. Not these fuckers. I know I'm calling them fuckers, and dude, I'm having a hard time being compassionate to about this guy. Like, I wish him to be enlightened and be happy just like the rest of us, but right now he can pretty much go fuck himself. This guy's pretty much a piece of shit right now, at least as far as his business practices. I hope if he has a family, he treats them better than he treats his customers. Because this is bullshit. I'm going to my fucking mailbox, hoping for my Karambit. It's not fucking there. It's not fucking there. Here's my recommendation. Dude, just get a fucking different Karambit and fucking wave it yourself. This is a Karambit I had for a long time that I was going to have professionally waved, and I ended up just waving it myself. I got a fucking Dremel tool with a bit, a grinding wheel that had a good width to it. I just fucking ground into that thing. Now, if you do that intermittently, you kind of like grind on it and let it cool down and grind on it and let it cool down, you won't mess up the heat treat on this. I have a blacksmith friend, and I asked him about it, and he basically was talking about how you can mess up a heat treat with friction, and a high-speed, grinding wheel, sure enough, could do it. But this, if you're easy on it and you don't have any, if you let it cool down, and it's as long as it's generally cool enough that you can touch it without burning yourself, it's not gonna mess up the heat treat. So I say just wave it yourself, dude. This Tyranny is really good. It's got a big finger hole, works with gloves if you have gloves on, and it's got good ergonomics. The blade goes really high. I like that. I like a nice big hook on that blade. Pocket clip's got good retention. Lock back mechanism is just fine. I think these are FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon handles. Not quite as awesome as your G10, but dude, they work. I don't know if this model is available anymore. I think the only one they have now is the master, quote-unquote master model, and it has liners through here. And it might have G10 handles. I don't know. But dude, I say go with these. I say don't fucking mess with that Fox Karambit at all. Don't even fuck with it, unless Michigan Knives can get the small size, because that big size is just too big for most users, I feel. I even checked with some people who had really big hands that I thought were kind of big guys, and put it in their hands, and they even said it was too big. I think the dimensions on it are just fucking messed up. Good on Fox to fix it. Pretty much as soon as I got the bigger knife, I sent them an email saying, dude, you guys need to make a smaller knife, and like 2 weeks later, the smaller one was available. So I was like, all right, they're up on that. So Fox is doing all right, but just this Ultimate Knife for New Tech Solutions company can just eat it. If you can get a Fox Karambit from somewhere else, sure, go for it. But I tell you, this is frustration. This is frustrating as shit. Not knowing when my fucking knife is going to be here. I paid good money for it, What the fuck? Anyways, if you're a Karambit guy, I say, dude, just Just fucking get the 511 and wave it yourself. It'll work just as well. Or if you've got the money, you know, go get yourself the Emerson. I had an Emerson for a long time. That's actually how I found out about the Fox is I was trying to replace my Emerson that I lost, but I just can't get I got a really good deal on that Emerson Karambit, and I just can't find another deal that's as good. So I was like, oh, I'll go for the Fox, but now I'm running into all this business bullshit, dude. Fuck it, you know. Yeah, I almost got a half mind to fucking just ask for my money back and just fucking roll it back into another 511 and wave that too. Really fucking disappointing. Really shitty business ship. I don't know what's the right word. I don't know, but their business sucks, and it's really fucking frustrating, and I'm really fucking pissed off about it. And we deserve better, you know. We deserve better than that. We deserve better than a 4 to 5 week waiting period. And if there's gonna be a fucking 45-week waiting period, we deserve better than to not be fucking told about it and then have to fucking beg basically for a fucking explanation for why your fucking knife isn't coming. Fucking sucks. And if they fucking go and change it, fuck them, because that should have been done. You know, it should have never even fucking. If they fucking cared about the customers, they would fucking tell us that there is a fucking waiting period. You know what I mean? They don't fucking care about us, and it's fucking obvious. And I don't want them to put that on their website that there's a waiting period. I want them to fucking change their fucking thinking about business, because you can do business with compassion and be successful. And you can do business the way they're doing business and get shit on by me. Fuck them. Fuck what they're doing. It's crap. Lad, if you're seeing this, dude, you know, I don't wish any harm to you, but I really don't think people should do business with you, because you obviously don't care about us as people. Having to fucking wait all this time fucking sucks. And not knowing it ahead of time sucked even worse. And then having to beg for the information, not knowing where my shit was, it could be lost in the mail, I don't know. You need to fucking care about your customers, you know? Every single person on this world, you know, is a human being, has feelings. And when all you fucking care about is yourself, it's fucking evident, and it sucks. And it's not very fun. You need to change how you're fucking thinking about people and about business. And if you act with compassion and honesty and integrity, which is not what you're doing, then you're going to get better business, and people are going to respect you. Sorry, man. It's the way I feel. Like I said, I don't wish you any harm or ill will as a result of your invirtuous behavior. I just wish that you would change your invirtuous behavior. It's not cool, man. It sucks. I'm sitting here wondering where my Karambit is and don't know when it's coming. Fuck that. Everybody else who's not Lad, buy the 511. And buy it from whoever you like. Whoever does good business with you. 511's a great company. They're not fantastic. They're not unbelievable. I have sent them some query emails that they did not respond to, but you know, that's okay. They were small. It wasn't a big deal. You know, but they're fucking light years ahead of this guy. Okay, that's enough ranting, everybody. Thanks a whole lot to my friend who was telling me about her dolls and who made the screenshots for me. Damn, I got a little rust in there. She made some screenshots for me to use in my vid here, but I thought it would be cooler to use it live to show you that it's still not fixed. Anyways, God damn it, I'm pissed off about this. Not pissed off, you know, but ranting on YouTube pissed off, which is not that pissed off, but you know, it's just shitty, man. I've been buying a lot of knives from a lot of people, and I've never fucking been treated like this. It fucking sucks. I don't like it. Okay, you know, I feel disrespected. You know, I don't feel like important at all. I treat strangers with more respect than I feel is being extended to me. But you know, whatever. It's just a pocket knife. This one's doing me good. probably end up carrying it more just out of spite. Okay, everybody, it's enough ranting, enough negativity. We'll move on to something more positive. Okay, everybody, this is Zen Viking, just sharing a little bit with you and telling you about the Fox Karambit FAIL. This is Zen Viking, rocking out.